Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot and time.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NNSCRA Spectrum Cup Series Season 7, race number 9 here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Let's get on down to your starting lineup. On the pole, we have Johnny Gardner for this event. Next to him, Jesse Turner. Third, James Qualls. Fourth, Daniel Bouchard. Fifth, James Ellison. Sixth, Vince Freeze. Seventh, Chris Dollarton. Eighth, Zach Winkle. Ninth, your previous race winner, Michael Norman, completing the top 10. Your points leader, Phil Parker. Let's get down to the rest of your starting lineup from 11th, 12th on back. We're getting closer to that halfway point going around after last race, how we had quite a bit of a crazy race altogether, you know. It wasn't a wreck fest by any means, but also a bit of strategy coming along the way. On the final row, we have Keith Batson and Dylan Young, so like I mentioned before, Michael Norman managed to take the win in that race, so we'll see what happens from there. Your points coming into this race comes as follows. Phil Parker having the points lead by 26 points over Jessica Shelton. Diego Yepes jumped up to third in points. Stephen Colon hangs around in fourth. DJ Kurz jumps up to fifth. Charles Sanford, a poor run for him, and Dylan Young, they lose 4 spots, respectively, in the 6th and 7th position. Johnny Gardner, your pole sitter, also didn't really have much of a good run, but he fell back only 2 spots into 8th. Anthony Lopez, Vince Freeze complete the top 10. Everyone else, they're still hanging around somewhat like a blanket, so we'll see what it is. Michael Norman's win jumped him up to 19th in the points. He was 34th at one point, and that win really helped him out. So we shall see what happens for the rest of the drivers for here on out. Next race after this will be at Daytona under the lights. So that should be very fun to see how that's going to go. But other than that, let's get the command to fire the engines here at Indianapolis.
Drivers, start your engines!
And, oh, a problem for Zach Winkle in the 0-2. Who had a good run at Chicagoland. Or, excuse me, he had a good run a couple races ago at, not Chicagoland. What was the track? I can't think of it off the top of my mind. Texas, excuse me. Finished 4th that race. And now problems for him at Indy. So hopefully he gets the car back going. We'll see, though. So pace car's going to make a dive down to pit road. Johnny Gardner, Jesse Turner going to lead the field down. 24 laps. Be a little bit of a quick race here. Showtime! Green flag is out and we're underway at Indy. And a good start by Johnny Gardner and James Qualls. Jesse Turner just literally was not ready for the start. And the top 2 in the inside line are going to be 1-2 right now. Ellison now into 3rd. Qualls not wasting any time at all, and that 19 car is going to look at the battle for the inside for the lead off Gardner. And still side-by-side are 2. Chris Dollarton now looking for 3rd on Ellison, who really has had not a good season altogether. At the line, Johnny Gardner will lead lap number 1. And now Dollarton looking for P2 off Qualls. We'll get the spot. Norman, good run off 1, will get 3rd. And now those drivers that are stuck on the outside line going to lose position. How about Qualls just shutting the door? Literally on Cole Deaver in the 3. Nice move by the 19. And we'll hang on to 4th for the time being. Gardner still hanging on to that lead for right now. Cologne managing to complete the pass. There's Lane Sanders in the 8. He was last scored 11th. That's definitely going to change. Ellison has just been stuck on the high line. Just can't seem to get out of that scenario. And even though, okay, now he's going to clear the 43 of Vargas. And Vargas now into the top 10. Lane Sanders in 8th. Now trying to hunt down Daniel Bouchard. Now Michael Norman is starting to get freight train on that outside line. Just can't seem to get any momentum at all. Daniel Bouchard just managed to get his car in the inside, and now Lane Sanders is going to get all the draft he can. And you can see that outside line really, despite a few areas, really is not where you want to be in. You want to be on the outside line coming off of turn 4 on the front straight. Other than that, you want to be on the inside line. That's where you really want to be. So you can watch off turn 4. Norman's going to get a good run off here. And that is where he's going to hold on. Ooh, Roberto Crown Jr. tried to make a move on Christian Vargas, but Jake Jefferson putting aggression levels up and said, forget it, I'm going for the inside. Zach Rogers just snuck underneath Roberto Crown Jr. for the top position, or for the position. And 3 wide, look at Eric Monaco just sneaking in there. Nice move by the 66. Let's work our way back up to the front, because I think a battle for the lead may ensue. Not quite yet. Cole Deaver now looking for third on James Qualls. Stephen Colon trying to follow the tire tracks of the 3. Dollarton's now looking underneath. What an aggressive move by the Viagra Ford. Trying to get the lead side by side between the Viagra Ford and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Garner's going to lead the lap at the line. But who's going to clear who coming off of turn 1? And what I kind of figured. New leader, Chris Dollarton. See James Ellison, Daniel Bouchard now starting to make some passes there. Lane Sanders trying to get underneath James Qualls. So you got a lot of red cars now starting to pop up right around that top 10. Qualls, Sanders, and Norman all right within a blanket. That's where you make a blood stroke, kids. And then all of a sudden, out of the inside, here comes Cole Deaver in the 3. That 31's trying to do what he can to shove the 3 car up there, and this is where Dollarton can get a good run right here. Deaver trying to get whatever he can the inside. Dollarton tries to shut the door, will do so. Now Gardner trying to retake what was once his in that Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Ooh, Bouchard kind of moving the 3 car up the course a little bit, but we'll hang on. Sanders now into 5th in that Budweiser Chevrolet. His teammate not too far up ahead. And I think I just seen his other teammate isn't too far, I think. I could be sure. We'll double check in a second as Sanders just passed Cole Deaver for that position in the P3. Where is the 1 car of Nick Breeding? 29th. Oh, never mind. He is nowhere close. Dylan Young also not a good run for him in the 92. Anthony Lopez, who just got in the top 10. A good run for him as well. Let's find Charles Sanford, one of the other drivers in the top 10 of the points. A little bit up ahead, 18th. Jesse Turner, your outside pollster, starting to get some momentum back. He lost quite a bit of ground and had a lot of good success there. Let's see about Zach Winkle in the 0-2 if he got back out on the track. There he is. 3 laps down in 42nd. Does not look good for him. And the only way he could probably get some spots gained is he needs a yellow. Well, Sanders, I can tell you what, really wants a win because he's literally shoving the 31 on the front straight. And now he's looking for P2. That's where you want to make your passes right there, folks. And, oh, man, Bouchard tried to shut the door. Couldn't do it in time. And now Sanders shows how to make the pass work. And now he's got his sights set on the 6 Viagra Ford of Chris Dollarton. Qualls looking to the inside of Johnny Gardner for 4th. How about Jay Jefferson, the 18? He's been working his way up through the field and started in the top 20, and all of a sudden he has now worked his way up into the top 10, and now in the top 5 is that Interstate Batteries Pontiac. Remember, that's the car that Norman won the championship last season, and this season has kind of been a bit of a okay run, I guess you could say. Nothing too bad, nothing too good, just okay. We're getting closer to halfway in this race. Let's just try to check on some other drivers. Keith Batson right now in 41st. Not a good run for that 88 team altogether. DJ Curtis, that's one of the drivers that in the top 10 that want to continue a good run. Definitely not getting that run. Derek Hamill in the 36. Diego Yepes, that's third in the points. Not a good run for the Amoco Ultimate Dodge. Austin LaPlante, not William Brock, Zach Flickinger, Mitchell Collins, Sky Commons, Zachary Fitzwater. There's Lopez, JT Bryant, Dylan Young. There's Quentin Moore. Kyle Matthews, not a good run for him. Jessica Shelton, definitely not what she needed altogether. William Brock, there's Nick Breeding. There's Rob Evans, who definitely has not had a good season altogether in that 10 car. Just can't seem to get out of the hole. Right now, just outside the top 20. And getting passed for 21st by Nick Breeding. Actually, Breeding's all of a sudden starting to make some noise there in that one car. Vince Freeze in the 14. Let's see where he last scored here. 21st. Oh, we got a crash up ahead. It's Cole Deaver in the 3. Daniel Bouchard, James Qualls. And they're wrecking like crazy up here. Caution is out here in Indianapolis. Looks like Dollarton and Lane Sanders are going to be the top 2 coming at the line. I have no idea what the heck even happened. But the yellow is out as we're reaching the halfway point. And the 8 car kind of wallows back. Oh, Anthony Lopez on pit road. That car's mangled. There he is, DJ Curtis. That's 2 drivers in the top 10 the points, and that is a tough blow. Lopez just flat out destroyed on the right front. Oh, Daniel Bouchard. Jesse Turner, your outside pole sitter. Tough break for the 17 team. Seth Cole's got some rear end damage on the 24. You see the smoke coming off of turn 1 and 2. A lot of it off turn 2 there. Trying to see if I could find anybody else that got involved here. Rob Evans, Quentin Moore with some back end damage. Dylan Young and Zachary Fitzwater with some damage front and back. Derek Hamill some back end damage. There's Winkle. Phil Parker's down pit road in the 44. There's Cole Deaver in the 3. Stephen Cologne's out of the race. Oh, man, that's a big blow for him there. And there's Zach Rogers. His car's up in smoke. I remember seeing him get involved as well, and he's going to be out of it as well. And here they come, coming on down pit road there. And, well, the eyes will definitely be on the 6 of Dollarton. There you see the one car that's staying out. That is Zach Winkle in the 02. There you see some good angles coming on down pit road TV 2, but mainly we're going to stick to spectator here. Sanders going into his pit stall. There you see Dollarton trying to get into his. How about for Dollarton if he'd be able to get it? Actually, Sanders and Dollarton are actually like within the bottom 7 of the points. And they're having tremendous runs. You have to give credit to Dollarton. Right now, between him and Gardner, they'll have the most laps led. And, well, the first one off pit road is actually Jay Jefferson. Qualls second. Igor Barreto is third. James Ellison fourth. And Dollarton will come out fifth. Norman sixth. Zorland seventh. Eighth is Charles Sanford. Ninth is Roberto Crown Jr. And 10th is Lane Sanders. Well, let the strategy begin. I have no idea what the 22 did for coming down pit road, but he must have done a 2 tires stop. We'll take a look in a bit when we do, when we look at the replay of the wreck, but caution's out for the first time today. Jay Jefferson out in front. Let's take a look at ourselves our first caution. Well, remember I mentioned about Jay Jefferson being the leader, and oh boy, that's going to be a little bit of a talk right there between him and Daniel Bouchard. Bouchard kind of trying to mind his own business, and He actually kind of crowds the 18, and the 18 just did not give him any slack, and around goes the 31, and he's going to smack the wall hard on the outside. Cole Deaver trying to avoid, nowhere to go. And what we found out, by the way, about Igor Barreto, he did gas only on his pit stop. Yes, gas only, folks. Nice miss by James Qualls. There's Cologne, there's Zach Rogers, there's your points leader, Phil Parker. A lot of damage. No wonder why he's sitting on pit road a while there. Christian Vargas trying to avoid it. He's just trying to deal with all the smoke. He gets RJ Bishop there. Zach Rogers going to Eric Monaco right there. Jesse Turner trying to avoid. Oh, Brady somehow is going to get through that one there. Oh, but Rob Evans. Oh, those guys in the inside line right there. They just got run over. Oh, Lopez. I just seen in the corner of my eye there. We'll look at him in a second. JT Bryant. There's him. Austin LaPlante. Rob Evans. Quentin Moore. Dylan Young. Seth Cole. All of them getting involved. Okay, what in the world happened to Lopez here? There's also Turner and Derek Hamill. Oh, he got whacked. He's trying to avoid the accident. He's still coming in pretty hot there. And oh, he hit Turner there. And DJ Curtis is the one that hit him in the right front. Derek Hamill also getting the piece right there. Sky Collins in 97 trying to check up and not get hit from behind. There's Yepes getting involved. Not a bad job by Sky Commons there. Not bad. But look at the litter of cars that got involved in this mess. And that was third place in the race that got involved in that accident. And I mean, there were some good cars that got destroyed in that mess. So let's take a look at Bouchard, and then let's go into the onboard of the 18. Let's go in the cockpit view. Let's just see who really was to blame for this one. Let's see if the 18 kind of moves up a bit to the right. Well, you know, in that one there, it looked like the 31 just literally crowded the 18 right there, and just 18 didn't like that at all. And look, he forced him down the grass. Oh boy, that's your winner at Mosport, folks, Daniel Bouchard, and you can see right there, he whacked the wall really good there, so tough break right there. Caution's out. Let's take you back to the green. Well, welcome back as James Ellison in car 01 looks like has a problem there, and he's going to probably come down pit road there. Tough break, who was a driver doing really well in the race, top 10 most of the race here. And who was fourth after pit stops, and he has a problem that could make him in some deep trouble there. Out of the race after that one, quite a few drivers. Got Diego Yepes in the 93. That's going to be the biggest blow for him there, who was third in the points. He's out of it. DJ Curtis, Anthony Lopez, Eric Monaco, Zach Rogers. Zach Winkle's still 3 laps down, so he's going to continue. Daniel Bouchard, Jesse Turner, Phil Parker, your points leader, so his points lead's going to be dwindled there. Owen, Cologne, Zachary Fitzwater, Dylan Young are out of the race, but Vince Freeze has blown a header in the 14. Wow, I did not even notice that. We'll take a look if we do when that happened, but that's out of the blue. I think he may have just done it not too long ago before coming back to the green. Ellison's coming down pit road, you can see, but top 10 rundown. We go back to Green Flag Racing. As Green Flag is back underway, is Jay Jefferson, James Qualls, Igor Barreto, James Ellis, it would be James Ellis, Chris Dollarton, Michael Norman, Jonathan Zorlin, Charles Sanford, Roberto Crown Jr., Lane Sanders, and Nick Brady completing the top 10. As now Qualls to the inside goes to the lead. How about DEI there? They did have 3 of their cars in the top 10. Or at least try to. Now the one car is starting to make a presence there. Missing Johnny Gardner in the 15, who, it's nowhere up there. Ellison now quickly back out and away. They fixed a small issue. I guess he had a vibration there. Oh, these guys are coming back down pit road. Oh my goodness gracious. They tried strategy, and I don't know why they had to do that, but that was a poor move. Sheldon also coming down. Meanwhile, Chris Dollarton has the lead. Not no more. Charles Sanford now takes it over. Oh, Crown Jr. just got crowded with a couple of DEI cars there. And look at Johnny Gardnerson here. DEI is just having a day here. They are all right within a blanket. Just Now they're going to gang up on Roberto Crown Jr. with Kyle Matthews not too far behind. Oh my goodness, talk about circumstances. And these guys got to get going. They're working on the right side of Qualls. He's out in the way. That's Ellison that's passing him there. He's going to get some spots. And now Charles Sanford in that 55. He's going to be lapping these drivers. That is a poor move by the pit crew to make a decision like that. And someone's got to be kicking themselves there. So now these guys hope and pray for something to happen. But in the meantime, they're still going to be racing. Oh, Qualls! Wow, he almost just got bombarded by the 0-2 there. That's the one you got to feel for the most. He was 3 laps down because he had a problem from the get-go. Couldn't get the car started. Had to fight to get the car going and managed to get himself back out on the track. I mean, it's going to come out handy, but tough break right there. Dollarton now looking for the lead. Roberto Crown Jr. looking for 3rd. Gardner looking for 5th. Off his teammate. Matthews also coming around. And look who's starting to come out of nowhere. How about Sky Commons and Mitchell Collins? That's 2 of the drivers who got held up in that accident. Commons especially. And out of nowhere, they're battling for this win. What a day for both drivers there. Sanders in that 8 car wanting to get a win. Looking underneath Charles Sanford for 5th. Sanders right now has the advantage coming off of turn 4, but look at Sanford getting that powerful run on the high line. And Sanford will hold on for the time being. Collins in that 26 car now breeding in the 1. They're trying to make a little bit of a comeback right now. Wow, Collins really shoving the 8 car right there. Top 4 breaking away from 5th place. They're trying to run away, have a bit of a gap right there. Dollarton having one of the best cars I've seen in God knows how long. Crown Jr. looking for 2nd, looking for his 2nd win of the season. That's your winner at Auto Club this season. And Kyle Matthews in the 5, trying to have any shred of a season to have there, trying to get a win. Gotta give credit to DEI. All 3 of their cars in the top 10. They're having just a day to remember as a team. Matthews all over that back bumper of Crown Jr. Crown Jr. trying to tell him the 5, you want to get this win, work with me. They won't be catching up to any damaged cars. Remember, Ellison is up to speed in that 0-1. And now Matthews looking for P2 on Crown Jr. He says, forget it, my time's now, I'm going for it. Oh, but he did not get a good entry in 3. I think this is where Crown Jr. is going to easily hang on, but this is helping Chris Dollarton little by little. Gardner trying to figure out who to help here, but he knows that time's ticking. Here comes Charles Sanford in the 55. And Lane Sanders. Here comes the 8. Gardner's starting to get a little bit tight there in the 15. He is losing some spots left and right. Can't seem to get out of that high line. 2 to go. We cross the line. Matthews going to try once again on the 96. This is the same spot he tried last lap. Oh, he definitely had a checkup right there. He almost dive bombed the 96. This is where I think he should get the pass, though, right here. Good momentum. Look at Lane Sanders trying to be aggressive here, but that's not going to work out for him. Or will it? 2 to go. All while behind Chris Dollarton in the 6. Matthews just having so much difficulty trying to get around that 96! A bit of contact right there, but hangs on. Look at Sanders just trying to get whatever spots he can. Same for Nick Breeding. Matthews now should be able to get 2nd place, but he spent 3 laps trying to battle that 96 car, and that's going to really hinder the chance of the battle for the win. Matthews clears him. Sanders clears him. It took a while. They got the job done, but that may have hurt the race win altogether. White flag, final lap for Chris Dollarton. Thought I seen a car in pit road earlier, but that is not the case. Chris Dollarton, remember last season, he thought this would be the end of the run altogether. Didn't have a good season. He decided to come back once again in the series, trying to get whatever redeeming factor he had. Aaron Macklin drove this car last season, had a couple of good runs, but definitely didn't finish the season well on a high note. He is 2 turns away from greatness. Coming off of 3 and coming off of turn number 4, Chris Dollarton's going to do it. He's going to see the checker flag waving in hand off turn 4, and he's going to do it. For the first time in quite some time, Dollarton returns as a winner in this series. He wins the Brickyard 400. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A former Daytona 500 winner will get the job done in the Viagra Ford. And what an effort right there for Chris Dollarton getting the job done. Let's get your top 10 finishing results there. Dollarton finally winning in this series again for the first time in what seemed like forever. He'll get the job done. Matthews will get second. Lane Sanders, a career best 3rd place right there for that Budweiser Chevrolet. I hope that means better signs in the future there. Roberto Crown Jr. will get 4th. Charles Sanford 5th. William Brock will get 6th. Where did that 20 car come from all of a sudden? Sky Comments in 7th. Mitchell Collins 8th. Give credit to both of those drivers there. They were stuck behind that crash and managed to come back, finished in the top 10. Nick Breeding in 9th, and Johnny Gardner hanging around top 10. All 3 DEI cars getting a top 10 run, including the aforementioned Lane Sanders getting 3rd. So here's the rest of your results right here. 23 cars finished the race on the lead lap. Keith Bassett started dead last, and he actually finished 14th, and great job for that 88 team to overcome a lot of adversity there, and they managed to get a good finish overall, so definitely a pat on the back to that team there. RJ Bishop 15th as well, not bad. Looking through out of the rest of the field there. Oh, Zorlin had a tire issue! What happened to 7? Okay, we got to look at this then. Let's look at Zorlin, then we'll look at Freeze. Oh, it was lap 22. Let's see, we're watching with Zorlin here. 2 laps to go. Oh, right there. I don't know if you just noticed when that car took that wiggle right there. The car just, something broke. That looked like an axle right there, probably. Watch again. You don't really see that a lot in NRs as much as these days. But watch, especially here. We'll look again, because look at, came off this turn right over here. And watch the wiggle he's going to take. Yeah, you know something broke right there, and you can see that speed is decreasing. Must have heated up right there within one of the axles. That looked like off the right side there, and just, man. Right front especially. Tough break for Jonathan Zorlin now. Let's find out about Vince Freeze where he blew up there. It was lap 15. Oh, lap 14 actually. Let's find the money shot where he blew up there. He was running 14th at the time. Oh, it was on the front straight. Well, look at they were all trying to catch up right here, trying to get back in line. You see Zach Winkle. It was just right there when Winkle was coming down pit road. Wow. Right there, just heading into 1. And the Conseco Pontiac blows it up. Tough break right there. But there's a look at your big moment again. One last look at your results once again. Thank you guys for watching. Like, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, put on the channel button, and subscribe button down below. You've been watching a production of the NNSCRA, offline racing at its best. Until then, congrats to your winner, Chris Dollarton, one last time the victory. We will see you guys later for Daytona for the Pepsi 400. Until then, we'll see you guys later. Here come the points at the end, like always. Till then, goodbye, everybody.